Just a minute, I have to just go for a glass of water.
How's it going, guys? Hope y'all are doing great. This is E-Vlog coming to you live with Skindy on the other line. And we are back, y'all. We are back on another video on Naruto tier list. Today we'll be jumping into Boruto and we will be discussing one of the notorious group on Boruto, if not one of the most strongest groups on Boruto thus far, named Kara. Now, for a little quick description on Kara, this is just for people who are not really familiar or very familiar with Boruto. If you haven't been watching, please get back on Boruto, because I do understand that after the first movie on Boruto, they kind of slacked off a bit with filler arcs and all of that stuff. Now, Kara Group is a secret society formerly led by Isshiki Otsutsuki and later on by Code. The group is made up of inners, outers, with each of the inners being in charge of a particular region. Each inner appeared to bear a facial tattoo of a Roman numeral and wears a black hooded cloak with colored lining. So this is okay, let me continue here because I want to read exactly what is mostly part of this group. When Isshiki Otsutsuki came to Earth over 1,000 years ago to cultivate a chakra fruit, he was betrayed by his subordinate partner Kaguya, who injured him to the point of near death. Now, for most of us who have been keeping tab on Boruto episodes and during the Kara arc, when Jigen wanted to inherit the body of one of his subordinate Kawaki, we were shown what happened, that he was injured by Kaguya and then he found Jigen and planted himself inside Jigen and took Jigen as his vessel. Desperately clinging to life, Isshiki uh, parasitically invaded Jigen, a monk who happened to be nearby. Using Jigen as a host body, Isshiki went onto to found the secret society, Kara as its leader, which reunited or recruited a group of people, the Inners, to assist him in cultivating a new world tree to collect its chakra fruit, under the promise that their personal wishes would be fulfilled. So this is the little information here on Kara Group. So Skindy.
Yeah. Yeah, as Edward already said, we're doing Kara, the main villains of Boruto until now. Um, and as some of you know, especially if you read the manga, um, Kara is still very prevalent. Not really Kara, but some of the remaining members. But we're not gonna do characters that have feet in the manga and not in the anime yet, because Edward hasn't read the manga, the Code Arc, and we're waiting for it to be adapted in the anime.
And while this stream is going on, if any one of you guys want to come up to the stream or want to join us while we're doing this, whether to share your opinion or your perspective on the subject, please feel free to do so. Okay, I'm giving you the permission right now. Please feel free. And if you're enjoying the content and you also want your friends to join in or to participate and or to watch, whether to watch or to come onto come online, please let me know. The link of my Discord is in the description of this screen. Of this video. So go to the description. You will see the link of my Discord. You can reach me there, just in case if any one of you guys want to join in on this discussion. So, without further ado, let's get into it.
Okay, so should we start with weaker members or with a strong one?
Let's start with the weaker ones.
Okay, so we have Ao, who's an outer. Okay, Ao is hard to scale because the only scaling Ao has is to car arc base Boruto. But shouldn't do you think this Ao with scientific ninja tools is weaker or stronger than the Ao that was in Shippuden?
Well, with the scientific ninja tool, it did make him a little stronger because now his body it doesn't weigh as much as when he was fully human. With the scientific ninjutsu, he can almost continuously do what he does. I'm not sure if that makes
Yeah,
sense. Yeah.
yeah. Um. Then okay, so where where would you put them?
Let me read a little bit on Ao's information here. Ao
Okay.
Shippuden turned antagonist Boruto. A member of Kara, Ao was once a loyal ninja who serves the Hidden Mist village and served the 5th Mizukage. After suffering a devastating attack from the Ten Tails in the 4th Ninja War, Ao was treated and repaired for his severe injuries. However, he lost his touch with the ninja world. Ao betrayed the Hidden Mist village and joined Kara. See why I'm reading this is Skindy said he asked me a question earlier if Ao is stronger with the ninja scientific too, or he was stronger when he was fully human. So that's why I'm reading this kind of to find out if is indeed true, because based on how his body mechanics works now, the limits his original body used to have on his human body is no longer going to be there, because due to the scientific ninja tools, he can almost fight without any hindrance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Um. So where would you put him in low Kage or would you put him in high Jonin?
I'll put him in low Kage because,
Okay.
yeah, because
Do
during the
you?
Fourth Ninja
But like,
War,
yeah. But where in the low Kage? Um. Would you put him any higher than? Would you put him
um,
above? Mm.
it doesn't really matter for me. It doesn't really
Yeah,
matter.
I think at the bottom of low Kage, it's okay. Um. Yeah. Okay, so let's start. Okay, yeah, the only outer I have is which is fine, I guess. Okay, so let's go with Victor. Victor. He's definitely stronger than Ao. He can use every chakra nature and has a really impressive regeneration to because he can regrow his body parts.
Hmm.
Um, okay, where do we have? Okay, I'm gonna put him here for now, above um the Orochimaru. I'm gonna put him above Orochimaru that fights for Tails Naruto.
Okay.
I think that's fine. Um,
Oh, wait. Did you say above Orochimaru that fought
the fights,
Naruto?
yeah, because they have very like similar regeneration, but he has like so much bigger arsenal than this Orochimaru who can't use any jutsu because
Oh,
his
yes,
arms
yes,
are
yes, yes,
sealed.
yes. Yes, that's true. Yes. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
that makes sense.
um, okay, so um, next we have let's go with okay. Now we get into the strong inners. Let's go with hmm, let's go with Bora. Okay, Bora is a very difficult one to scale because yeah he gets like beat up. I mean he he loses to Team Seven, but
Y- yeah, I mean, he lost, but, you
I
know,
mean Boroshiki had to come out.
exactly. And to,
Also, a lot of people forget, but Team Seven couldn't like if Kawaki didn't have the intel that Boro had the core inside him, and if and Kawaki told Sara that to specifically look for that, as well as Mitsuki countered Boro's poison, which not really a lot of characters in the show have resistance to that paralysis, dark mist, which can be absorbed. Um, So I
yeah,
think that you can because if we're gonna rank him, characters have to like to be above Boro. If you don't have intel, you have to like be so fast that you like just like speed blitz Boro or like just like one shot him, or you have to like be resistant to poison.
Yeah, and for our non-Boruto watchers, to give a little information on Boro, Boro is a member of a Kara and a major antagonist in the anime and manga Boruto Naruto Next Generations. He is also the leader of a cult who worships the Otsutsuki clan. Okay, so for some of the audience that are not into Boruto, remember if you've watched Naruto and you know about Otsutsuki, Boro wanted to revive that clan, that Otsutsuki tree. Personality wise, when in serious situations such as after Kara lost Kawaki, Boro is mostly silent and willing to listen to Jigen, and as the latter gives his orders but cursed Kawaki for leaving after Kara had given him that much power. So Boro, Boro, if I recall correctly, he almost wanted to work with Kashin Kojin for a bit.
Yeah,
He
uh,
almost wanted to
I
work with
think he
him.
also, if I remember correctly, he also suspected Kashin Koji to be an op, uh, in the anime at least.
Yeah, but he
Uh,
respected him because if I remember when
yeah,
we on the anime when he run into Kashin Koji when Kashin Koji was in the Hidden Leaf, although what Delta said was so vivid that it's hard to believe otherwise, but at the same time he respected Kashin Koji well enough to not attack him, but at the same time wait to hear what Kashin Koji has to say. Because if that was anybody else, he would have attacked first, then ask questions later. But he waited to hear what Kashin Koji would say to defend himself. And after his conversation with Kashin Koji, he didn't find the need to attack him rather than let him go and do his work, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would place Bora here because Sasuke has power to like one shot him with Kirin if he has to, as well as he's resistant to poison because of Orochimaru.
Yeah.
Um, as
And
well as
what
he has the Sharingan, and this Sasuke is way faster and stronger than Sarada that could do that to Bora.
Mhm.
Um, I think here is fine. Pretty good. He's high low Kage, like uh, almost at the top of low Kage. Okay, so okay, let's get this done. Okay, Delta. Um, Delta is the interesting one. I know there is a statement that Boro and Kota are stronger than Delta, but it's referring to them having better ability uh, and hacks than Delta. Um, when we get to Kota, I'm gonna have to talk about something, but doesn't Delta fight Hokage Naruto?
She did. And Naruto destroyed her body, but she
Yeah, I
came
mean
back.
Delta at the start of the fight, Delta gets beat up by base Hokage Naruto,
Mhm.
and then later she matches Seijo Six Pass Hokage Naruto in speed and taijutsu. Obviously not in obviously Naruto didn't go full power with ninjutsu because he would destroy the leaf. Um,
Right, he was concerned about
yeah.
the villagers and their lives. Yes, he did. Yeah, he was. So he didn't really fight Delta the way he would want to. And we
See, the
see,
problem, yeah, the problem with Delta is, like I said, she gets slammed by base Hokage Naruto at the start of the fight, and then,
well, Naruto was using Kurama too, right?
yeah, later, but at the start of the fight, Delta, let me just pull up. Okay, uh, what chapter? I
If
think
I
it's
recall, Naruto used Kurama as well. Not the full
Yeah.
extent of Kurama, where like he
Yeah, okay.
grows.
Here the fight. Do you see the screen?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Here the fight starts. Delta launches in. Yeah, and then Delta attacks. Base Naruto dodges, blocks, slams her. And if he went for the punch, he could have killed her, but he didn't know Delta can absorb ninjutsu. And then after attack fails, Delta tries to sneak attack base Naruto and he dodges.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then Naruto goes six pass mode. And here he's just like acting weak so he can get information. I think he says it. Wait, where is it? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
She goes,
yeah,
"Oh,
yeah.
you're
He
a
was.
hollow actor. I'm not buying it. Oh, damn it! You saw through it." And then he easily heals.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, he even says, "I was hoping that if I seemed weakened, you might drop your guard and spill a bunch of intel, but no luck." Um, yeah. Uh, I mean, they then like fight and like wait, I have to get to that. But the other seems to like match Naruto in his like six pass mode in Taijutsu and speed, I guess, which is like weird because she got slammed by base Naruto. But Naruto can be like weakened here because he had to tank a bunch of Delta's attacks when he was playing around. I think Kawaki even like says that Naruto has to like fight Delta that way that like all her attacks are aimed at the opposite direction of where they are standing. Uh, was like stronger than her. But like the anti-fit I'm talking about for Delta is like um she tries to like laser beam Himawari and base Kawaki can like intercept it midair.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like scaling is all over the place. Um, that's like it's weird.
Well, it's hard to actually scale her powers simply
Huh?
because it's hard to really scale her powers because she has the ability to absorb ninjutsu. I guess what in order for Naruto to beat her, Naruto had to have her uh,
Overload, yeah,
overload.
yeah.
So now to quit, now how much overload would we say that Rasengan was to kind of,
And
use it to
the
determine how
problem is,
strong Delta is?
Naruto can also produce those giant Rasengans in base form. Um, um, that's kind of like the problem. Yeah, and like basically, Aki can intercept her like her light speed beams in midair. Uh, that's also like so.
Okay, so where
What
is
do you
she?
think?
Where do we put her?
I put her just below base Hokage Naruto.
Oh, okay, I see it now. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's go on to Kashin Koji. So first we got base Kashin Koji. He's stronger than Delta. I also think he's weaker than base Hokage Naruto in base, both base to base. Actually, no. I think Kakashi Koji is stronger than base Naruto. Because he's around the same level as Kakashi. Because if you remember, they like fight in the anime, and Kakashi Koji has to like flee from the battle.
Hmm. Yeah, because Kashin Koji was too much for him to handle, if I'm not mistaken. Well, I mean, I mean, who flee? Kakashi or Kashin Koji? I forgot.
Koji.
Kashin Koji flee, okay. I mean, if they were to go toe to toe, he would definitely wipe the floor with Kakashi. I'm sorry.
I'm talking about base to base, not Sage mode.
Because he didn't want to cause attention to himself because he was in the run, right? And he didn't want to be caught really or to be cornered, so he just evaded or avoided Kakashi. But if he decided to fight Kakashi, I think he would have really, especially the Kakashi that doesn't have his Sharingan, right?
Yeah, actually, Kakashi is stronger than he's ever been right now in the Boruto era.
For real?
Yeah, it's stated in the novel. That's why this Kakashi is even stronger than like DMS Kakashi that fights Kaguya. Um, just like his better feats, which is like weird because like I think the thing is that Sharingan was constantly like draining him, and now that Kakashi has even better chakra control and no like drawbacks, he's like he's became like a lot more powerful.
I don't think. I mean, I don't think so because Kashin
w-
Koji got the
Wait a
same
thing.
DNA. Kashin Koji got the same DNA as Jiraiya Sensei, right? But due to the fact that Kashin Koji lived on till now, which means he's actually stronger than Jiraiya, because he can use Sage Mode, right?
Who's
And
stronger than who?
like, if we are to match the strength of Jiraiya when he fought
Yeah,
Pain versus
any
Kashin
any
Koji,
Kakashi from War arc onwards absolutely like demolishes Jiraiya. Um, 'Cause Jiraiya loses to like Jiraiya is a lot weaker than Pain by a lot. Like any version of War arc Kakashi would demolish Pain. Um,
no, the reason why I'm giving that reference because you said that Kakashi is stronger than Kashin Koji.
yeah, but Kakashi Koji is massively stronger than Jiraiya. Um,
But
that's the thing. Yeah.
is Kakashi stronger? Kakashi now
Kakashi,
is
Kakashi
stronger.
is a relative. It's around the same level as base Kashin Koji, but maybe with Kakashi with what's that? Purple Lightning is maybe higher attack power than base Kashin Koji.
So what if Kashin Koji uses Sage Mode? You're telling me that Kakashi now can still go toe to toe with Kashin Koji in Sage Mode?
No, I have Sage Kashin Koji down, so we're gonna rank him next.
Okay.
Um, yeah, because I do think Sage Kashin Koji wipes Kakashi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do it.
Okay. Yeah. I think here is fine for Kashin Koji. Okay. Now we have Sage mode Kashin Koji. Current Sage mode, current post nerf Sage mode Naruto, weaker than Kaguya, I would say. Just here. Below Kage, but above current Sage mode Naruto.
Okay.
Yeah. Um. Okay, so we have only two members left, which is like Jigen and Code. I think we should just do first Jigen and then talk about Code later. So Base Jigen. Um, Base Jigen. Yeah, okay. Um, he's stronger than current Sage Mode Naruto, I would say. Because when Jigen pulls up in the village and fights Naruto, he absolutely demolishes base Naruto, and Naruto doesn't think that like Sage Mode will be enough to fight Jigen. He immediately goes to the Sage of Six Pass mode. Um, what do you think?
Hmm. I know base Jigen wipes the floor with base Naruto for sure. Sage
Yeah, but
mode.
Naruto doesn't think he's like that Sage Mode will be enough to take on Jigen. Um, that's why he goes directly to the Sage of Six Pass mode. Um,
Well, we didn't see him use it. If he had used it, then we will know for sure.
yeah,
Because
but the reason why he doesn't use it because he doesn't believe it's strong enough to take on base Jigen. Um,
okay, then we'll go with what Naruto said. But if he had used it, then we would have known if it is enough or not. But since he didn't
yeah.
use it, I would guess we'll go with
I am
this.
gonna say that base Jigen should be probably weaker than Sage Mode Kashin Koji. Um, I think you also agree with that. Uh,
Mhm.
okay, now we have Karma version 2 Jigen or normal Karma Jigen, the one without the horn. Um, he's really strong. Um, above Naruto and Sasuke, but below Fused Momoshiki, without the horn. I mean, here this form is when he fights Naruto and Sasuke, he is aimed by the Tentacles. Yeah, but
Yeah.
still, um, I mean, Naruto kind of gets slapped by this like Karma Jigen, but Sasuke could like keep up and like kind of equally react and like kick him a few times.
Hmm.
But Jigen doesn't take any serious damage. Uh,
Oh, quick question because if I recall, um, Sage Mode Jigen went toe to toe with base no, Sage Mode Kashin Koji went toe to toe with base Jigen and handled
yeah,
himself well.
Jigen
Um,
was. Oh, you're referring to that. Jigen was. Um, because Jigen was at less than 10%, and he didn't have any 10 tail zamp.
what do you mean?
You know that like Jigen amped himself with 10 tails power.
Yeah, like what I'm saying is when Kashin Koji Sage
Yeah,
Mode
yeah.
went toe
Kakashi
to
Koji
toe,
fights Jigen when he
base
was at
Jigen,
less than that Jigen was less than 10% power.
yeah, he held his own because I see you
Yeah, but
put
that's like
base Jigen
less
up
than
there,
ten
right?
percent. That's like less than 10% Jigen.
Yeah,
And
so he's not necessarily stronger than Kashin Koji. Kashin Koji Sage Mode then, because on the anime, I recall correctly that Kashin Koji actually took the fight to Jigen, base form Jigen, and handled his,
yeah, but that
he
Jigen
held
was
his
less
own.
than 10%. So and no 10 tails amp. Um,
Yeah, so that's base mode Jigen then. I mean, base mode Jigen, yes. And if that is base mode Jigen, and Kashin Koji actually kind of injured him multiple times, if I'm not mistaken. That means Kashin Koji Sage mode is stronger than Jigen base mode then?
No, because karma is like probably like thousands of times, if not more, of a multiplier to the base. Okay, let me see if I can find that. Where the fuck is this? I think it's the chapter. Okay. Okay. Yeah, here. Amado says that like Jigen hasn't even reached 10% of his power, and then
Okay.
like Kashin Koji goes to fight him. And then let me see. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Less than 10% base Jigen without Jubiam to like fights Kashin Koji. Kashin Koji has to use a shadow clone. And yeah, you see, fights. Yeah, because it's weird because less than 10% Kashin Koji. I mean, less than 10% base Jigen kind of like smacks around base Kashin Koji. Um, which is like yeah, why is base Kashin Koji this much lower and Sage Mode Koji is just above base Jigen, full power base Jigen.
Okay.
Um, but the reason I don't have this Karma full power 10% Jigen above his Momoshiki because um, he because he had when we get yeah because he goes to his like karma free or his horn mode um to like so he can like break Susano and Kurama when Naruto and Sasuke had to fuse Susano and Kurama to beat Momoshiki's Golden um but he is above fused Momoshiki. I think you agree.
Mm, well, it's debatable, but I think because that's Momoshiki in his full pure essence, right?
Yeah,
And that's Jigen tapping into Otsutsuki's power. And I
yeah.
think at that point, Jigen is kind of Ishiki too, right? Isn't it?
Isshiki is living in Jigen.
Exactly.
Um,
But not, you see, it's hard to kind of, decipher because, yes, Ishiki is living inside Jigen, but Jigen's body is not holding the Otsutsuki's chakra or power efficiently because his body is not the main vessel or the real vessel.
yeah, Jigen's weaker than Ishiki.
Right. So, can we really compare him to the real Momoshiki, like a full essence of Momoshiki with no hindrance? Comparing him to someone or comparing him to Ishiki, who is living on the inside the human, that the human's body can really hold the power efficiently. So that's just that's how I'm going to depict the fight. Because if the fight goes longer, Momoshiki will definitely win because that's Momoshiki in his pure essence, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
this is because Momoshiki also doesn't use any of his ninjutsu versus Naruto and Sasuke. Uh, because because Momoshiki's main ability is like to absorb and like uh throw back jutsu several times stronger. Um, and Naruto and Sasuke had intel when they fought Fused Momoshiki. Uh, this is also like, yeah. Um, I think yeah, it's consistent with as well as I think in one of like the promotion materials for the anime, it does say that I can't remember if they're referring to Jigen or Isshiki, but they say that he's the strongest enemy Naruto and Sasuke have
Who?
ever faced.
Who? Ishiki?
I can't remember. Let me look it up.
Ishiki or
Uh,
Momoshiki?
Isshiki or Jigen, but basically they're basically the same
I
person.
mean,
But
I mean, the thing is, even if Ishiki is stronger than Momoshiki, right? The fact still remains that Ishiki is living inside Jigen, who is a human, whose body will not hold the power longer enough against a pure Otsutsuki's body with a pure Otsutsuki's power. You know what I mean? If let's say Ishiki is living inside, let's say Koaki, then yeah. Because let's say if Jigen or Ishiki is to fight Momoshiki, like pure Momoshiki, right? A real even if it is a pure Momoshiki's vessel, whose body doesn't have any hindrance, or is not weak at all. If the fight goes, I mean, if Ishiki is going to end the fight real quick, as fast as he can, then yeah, he will probably win the fight. But the longer the fight goes, the longer Jigen's body will get weaker and weaker and weaker, right? So even though Ishiki is stronger than
the Isshiki arc, Gara and the rest of the Kage say that what will Naruto do if um, Momoshiki reaches the power of Isshiki? Which is like just like consistent that like Momoshiki is like getting stronger while inside Boruto, um, and he hasn't reached Ishiki's level yet.
the reason why they said that is because for Jigen, he has accepted Ishiki in his body and has fused with it with no hesitation, with no internal turmoil battle going on, right? Boruto and Momoshiki haven't reached that level where they are cool with each other. I think that's what they meant by saying that. Now,
Yeah, it could, it probably, yeah. But
yeah,
still, yeah, I think it's consistent with like Ishiki being stronger than
because
Momoshiki
to
because
reach,
Naruto needed a new mode to beat Ishiki.
because
Um,
it's not necessarily that Ishiki to reach Ishiki's level, it means that he's stronger than Momoshiki. It just means that their body has fused, that there is no internal warfare going on with each other. It's almost like when Naruto haven't really bonded with Kurama, he can easily be taken out, right? But when he
yeah,
bonded with Kurama, that made it just obvious that there is no longer internal turmoil, internal warfare going on between the two. I think that's what the Kags we're talking about.
yeah.
Yeah. Or
Um,
or it could also be he haven't reached the point where uh Jigen can allow Ishiki take over his body. Yeah, it's actually the same thing that I said. Yeah, I mean, however you depict it or however you look at it, it's still the same thing. Whether Jigen is working with Ishiki in his body, or he lets Ishiki take over, regardless, it's still the same thing. You know?
mhm,
Yeah.
yeah. Um, okay, okay. We finished Jigen. Okay, so let's get to code. What have you heard about code in the anime? Um,
No, not much, but if
I
you want
think
me
the
to
only
read,
thing they said about code in anime that that code without limiters is stronger than Jigen. Mm.
the reason why I don't want to read anything on code, any description on him just yet, is simply because I'm not sure if there are information here that is um, that they haven't given to us or we haven't seen in the anime, but it's in the manga.
Yeah,
So
I'm not
I'm
gonna
not sure.
spoil anything, but the only that they said in the anime about code, I think so, that code is stronger than Jigen. You would put him in this tier, next to Isshiki in Barrier mode. Um, but current codes, base and karma code, I don't think I can check. Let me check. I think it was some of the chapter 56 was adapted. Um, yeah. Wait. No. Wait. Okay, this was adapted when Boruto was on TV, right? Hmm?
Come again?
This was adapted, right? Okay, Sumire cover page. Yeah, Boruto being on TV was in the anime, right? After the Isshiki arc.
Yeah, what are you trying to say? I don't get it.
No, I'm talking about how much did the anime adapt in from the manga? If I remember correctly, Boruto being contributed on the TV was in the anime already. Um, and Kawaki getting a new armor was also right
Oh,
in the anime.
okay. Yes. Boruto being interviewed on TV. Yes. It was in the anime. Yeah, I remember that now.
Yeah, and Amado giving Kawaki a new armor was also right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, this scene was different in the anime, in the manga. Um, Kawaki just like asks, because Sumire asks, because like Kawaki was like, the Sumire says she's still learning, and since like she's gonna be his caretaker, she can also ask about Boruto. Kawaki just says, um, wait a second, do you like Boruto or something?
Yeah, she blushed.
Yeah. And then like the task, I thought it was very obvious. Um, yeah, yeah, Boruto. Okay, this scene was also different. When everybody was watching Boruto on TV. In the anime, they were on in the Thunder Burger
Yeah.
or something. Yeah,
Yeah.
and here they're just chilling on the couch. Um, yeah, this scene wasn't yet in the anime. When like some like girls are like simping for Boruto.
Hmm.
Look, it's Boruto. He's so cute. Yeah, here come. Yeah, this part hasn't been animated yet. Oh no, this part was. When Abdo says that code is stronger than Jigen, um, but he has limiters on. Yeah, it's weird. So if you don't want me to spoil how strong current code with limiters is, we can stop here. Um,
Is it going to be so? It's already on the manga, but it's not on the anime yet, right? Is
yeah,
it on code?
in the manga we already know how strong code is with the limiters on.
Is it on the code arc?
Yeah, I think that new chapter comes out today. So we're gonna. I think Code Arc is finished or is right now gonna finish. So they're probably gonna adapt it in the anime soon. Probably is. I'm not currently up to date to Boruto anime, but is the anime only arc close to finishing?
That's a good question. I hope so. Because this Funato organization, it's just about to get to its best part. The fight really haven't started yet, so I'm not sure if we're gonna,
Yeah,
if it's
because
gonna fit. I think we
I,
might get three to
I
four
I
more
wanted
episodes
to
on that.
wait for this whole anime only arc to end, so I'm gonna bench it when it ends. Um, yeah. How many episodes does even have this new arc? Okay, let me see. Um, Episode 238 is right now. And the arc started when? I think I stopped watching on episode 231. I mean, I watched the Tsubaki and the episode about her old acquaintance about Samurai. I think here I stopped. So yeah, not even 10 episodes, but yeah, okay. So I think that's it for today.
Are we gonna
Oh,
skip Kawaki? Because Kawaki was part of.
oh yeah, I thought about doing him with the rest of the Genin and Team 7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So what should we do about the next episode? Do we just do because we have wait, how many again? We have Team 7, Sumire, Inashika Cho, Shinki, uh Metal Lee. Oh yeah, and Team Tsubaki and Sumire's team. So I think should we do like all of the board gaining kids at the same time?
Yeah, we could.
Yeah, okay. Mm, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not
There,
sure if
there,
you're. I'm
yeah.
not sure if you're keeping up with the filler arc. I'm not
Oh,
sure how much of it you're watching.
I think I'm 5 or 6 episodes behind. I have to catch up.
Oh,
Um,
okay. Yeah, for a filler arc, it's doing pretty well. I mean, although it's just getting to the best part right now. I think tomorrow's episode, no, Sunday's episode or next episode, episode 241, it's going to start getting interested from there. Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil it, but if you haven't, yeah, you should get into it if you haven't seen it.
yeah. Uh,
Yeah, so let's go to the audience. If any one of you guys want to jump in to say something, whether to give your perspective on the subjects or to share your thoughts, your opinion, or if you want to come in and just say something, you can feel free to do so. You can message me on the stream, or you can go to via Discord to message me. The link of my Discord link is in the description of this video. And yeah, if you guys want to ask us any question, go ahead. Sex Machine, how you doing? Hic underscore Dev or Dav Smart. How you doing? Naked dash HDXYZ. Always spamming the stream comment section. How you doing?
Dedication.
Yeah, he's really, or whoever that is very dedicated. Very, very dedicated individual. Yeah. So on the next episode, we're going to do all the ones we haven't done yet. I think after that, what do you think we should do next?
Yeah, I really wanted to do Bleach because I just read the manga, but we can wait till the anime if you want.
Not necessarily, because most of Bleach fans, if I'm not mistaken, all of Bleach fans have already
Yeah,
they've
because
read the
manga's been
manga.
finished for like more than 5 years.
Yeah, they've read the manga, if all of them, if I'm not mistaken. So it wouldn't hurt to do it, but it's just that I don't want to relive the some of the on um some of the
Yeah, maybe
discrepancies.
we can do just the anime, what has been in the anime up to the end of the full break arc.
Yeah, we can do that and skip the Blood War
Because
arc.
they're like, because yeah, we can just we can hold on to Thousand Year Blood War and Can't Fear Your Own World novel, which takes place after the Thousand Year Blood War.
But I feel
I
like
think I think that they're even after Thousand Blood War is finished. I think they're gonna even adapt a few novels. I think.
hopefully,
Um,
but I think if we get into Bleach, I think at some point we will have to go to Blood War arc for some reason because
we can just say, especially when we do like forums, let's say from the Soul Society arc, we can just say that we were going only up to the information that we have only in that arc.
mm,
Um, so it
well,
would be like, because it would be like fun to compare based on the information that we have in that arc to the information that we have at the end of the series.
but
Uh,
it but the thing is, most of my audience know that I have more information because I have it on my channel, reading the Blood War arc. So that's going to kind of, you know, unless if we're going to pick another anime and just do another anime
yeah, because I
on
wanted also to do a. Yeah, you haven't read Fairy Tail, right?
No, I haven't watched it yet.
Oh yeah, okay. What
It's
else? Did you watch? We did watch. Did you read the manga for Demon Slayer?
I haven't read the manga for Demon Slayer. That one we can do because the manga. I'm not sure if the manga is done for season 3 or whatnot. But
Manga. Oh, you mean? Oh yeah, manga is done for a while now, but
yeah,
um,
yeah. Based on where we are right now on Demon Slayer, I think it's okay if we do Demon Slayer because it kind of makes sense. Um,
yeah,
Fairy Tail is one of those anime that is still in my bucket list to watch
yeah.
eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what other anime? Oh, we can do versus fight or versus battles.
Oh yeah. We can always do um yeah, Naruto inverse. Naruto battles, maybe.
Uh,
Um, We can do it. Yeah, probably.
Have you
Um.
seen Have you seen Avatar: The Last Airbender?
Oh yeah. Also, I watched both Avatar and Korra.
Okay.
Uh,
Have you seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure?
oh no, not yet.
No, okay.
Um.
We can do Black Clover as well, at least
Oh yeah.
until where the season ended or where they stopped, and not the manga.
Yeah. If we're gonna do that, I think it's like better we just do pre-time skip because it's really weird uh, um, to do that one.
Or My Hero Academia. My Hero Academia
Mm,
is another good
yeah,
one.
have you read the manga for My Hero Academia? Hmm?
Mm. Hmm?
Have you read the manga for My Hero Academia?
No, no, I haven't read any manga. I'm just talking about anime,
Oh,
where
okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
where they stopped on the anime. I think it was season five. I think season five.
Yeah. Manga
Did
is so good for My Hero Academia.
Did you see the
Um,
movie on My Hero
uh,
Academia? The
n-
newest.
not yet. I have to watch it.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, when you watch it next time, if you get the chance to watch it anytime soon, we should discuss it. Like, which movie do you think is better out of the three? Out of the three movies,
oh,
Naked,
which three? Which
hmm?
three? Which three movies?
The Hero Rising, uh, Two Heroes, or
I
and
didn't watch two. I think I didn't watch the second movie. I only watched the first one of the My Hero.
oh, okay, yeah, and Black Clover. Yeah, you you saw the what is it? The teaser on Black Clover, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of a little upset the fact that the movie will be coming out next year and not this year. And any information on when the anime will come back? Isn't it this year or is it going to be next year?
Oh, the anime is probably gonna be in 2024, probably.
Ooh,
I'm
2024.
not 100% sure, but probably. Since movies and depends if movies gonna come early in 2023, maybe we're gonna get anime in late 2023, but it just depends where when in 2023 Black Clover movie comes.
You may be right because how they normally do these things is before anime continues, there is a movie, right? Just
Yeah.
like My Hero Academia, before they do season six, they give us another movie, which they did, and Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, they give us that. So the next season that is coming, we know Broly is gonna be in it,
Mhm.
right? So you might be right because if the movie is coming out 2023, that means the anime will come either that later next year or 2024, which is quite a long time to wait for a new season or the continuation on Black Clover.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
All right
So
then.
yeah, so what should we do in the next list? Black Clover, pre-time skip, or
Mm, I don't mind doing Black Clover. It's
yeah,
fine. Yeah. Yeah, Black Clover is good. Hopefully, we're not gonna have a lot of spoilers because I know a lot of fans that are a lot of Black Clover fans are reading the manga right now, and from what I heard the manga is very good. But I don't want to jump into it
yeah,
because I feel like if I jump into it, I will never gonna jump off again. So
mm,
I'm just gonna wait for the anime to come back.
yeah,
Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. If you guys have any question to ask us, please feel free to do so. If you want to jump into the stream, if you want to come in and give your thoughts, feel free to do so. Otherwise, it's been great having you guys join us. Thank you guys so much for joining us on this stream. Um, where me and Skindy are going to take our time to kind of figure out what we're going to do next on the next upcoming streams because I think we've reached the end or almost the end on Boruto tier list. We've reached the end of the series. I think we have one more episode to go where we're going to do other characters that we haven't done on Boruto or Naruto, right? Depending on the characters, then that would be the end of this series. And we're going to try and come up with other series, maybe on other animes we will be doing in the next future weeks. So, on that note, thank you guys so much for joining us. And if you want to join us on the next stream, or if you want to come in and say something on the next stream, or if you want to participate, feel free to reach me on my Discord platform. The link is in the description of this video. And stay safe, guys, and keep on keeping on.